Don't drink that water. Hey guys, so this is Rocky. This is my son's dog, Jack's dog, and he's just helping us with our video a little bit today. Since we're talking about plants and animals and how they share carbon and oxygen. Oops. So I'm gonna get him down. Rocky, you can go now. Come on. All right. So I'm back. Anyways, I have a little bit of bad news. My experiment, I didn't have long enough to let the leaf sit in the sunlight. In fact, there was no sunlight today. It's just rainy outside. So this didn't really work out, but that's okay. You can actually do this at home. So you just get 2 jars, fill them with water, put a leaf in each, put 1 jar in direct sunlight for an hour or up to a day, but an hour is plenty of time. And then put the other jar in a dark area, like in a closet. And what ends up happening is the leaf that's in sunlight, you'll see tiny little bubbles all over the leaf. And that is due to photosynthesis, which we're going to talk about a little bit today. Photosynthesis and the carbon dioxide / oxygen cycle. So you can zoom in on this if you need to during the video. So let's see, first of all, I want to talk a little bit about what is photosynthesis. So photosynthesis is the way that plants make their food, and that involves carbon dioxide. So when you add carbon dioxide, water, and sunlight together, you get photosynthesis, and it creates a kind of sugar. Just like you like sugar, plants like sugar. So we'll actually start with what the plant puts out. So we get to... if we didn't have plants, we wouldn't have oxygen. We sort of get to share what we have with plants, and they share what they have. I'm going to move this camera back a little bit. So plants, what ends up happening is they shed oxygen into the atmosphere. And the way that they do that is, well, we'll start with the animals. Animals breathe in oxygen. And then animals, when we breathe out, we are also an animal. When we breathe out carbon dioxide. So animals breathe out carbon dioxide that plants need for photosynthesis. So what we get rid of, the carbon dioxide that our body doesn't use, it's kind of like a waste product that we make. It goes to the plant, and the underside of a plant leaf, there's a whole bunch of little holes called the stomata, absorb that carbon dioxide. So the plant absorbs our carbon dioxide and adds it to its water that it gets from its roots and the sunlight that it gets from the sun, and creates its own food. So this little cow, or Rocky for instance, would breathe out carbon dioxide, or breathe out carbon dioxide. The underside of a plant's leaves absorb that carbon dioxide during photosynthesis, and the top of the leaf absorbs sunlight, and then just like we get rid of carbon dioxide, the plant gets rid of its oxygen. It doesn't need oxygen. That's a plant waste product, so it doesn't need it. So it sends its oxygen out into the atmosphere. Well, the atmosphere holds that oxygen, and we all breathe off of it. So whenever we say atmosphere, we're just talking about the air around us. So a plant just puts oxygen out into the air. We breathe that oxygen. When you breathe in, everybody breathe in, you're breathing in oxygen, and when you breathe out, you're breathing out carbon dioxide. And plants take that. So that's why they actually say the more plants that you have in your house, the cleaner your air is going to be, because it's almost like a filtration system. We're filtering what they need, and they're filtering what we need. So we don't need carbon dioxide, they don't need oxygen, so we trade. And that's kind of how that works. Photosynthesis and carbon dioxide oxygen cycle. So, and it just keeps going around and around and around like that. And so that's kind of what photosynthesis is, and what that carbon dioxide oxygen exchange is. Plants and animals depend on each other for survival. So if you want to take a picture of that, you can, or stop the video and zoom in, or whatever you want to do with that. Thanks for watching. Bye.